Alright, so now I'm behind the wheel of the 2018 F150. Not much difference between the 17s that I unlocked last year. The one thing I can tell you is this one does come equipped with the auto start stop technology, which is pretty cool. Basically, it helps save you on fuel, and when you're idling, the engine actually physically shuts down completely so that you don't use fuel when you're idling. So right now I'm coming up to a red light. Once I compress the brake for probably about 30 seconds, I'll hear the engine quiet down, and then you'll feel it start up again when you release the brake. It does indicate you right on your vehicle information screen that the auto start technology is going and the engine is shut down. Seems really good. You save on fuel. The only downside that I don't like about it is once I release the brake now, it does take a good half second to quickly start up. So I really, when the auto start technology is activated, I can't just release the brake, put my foot down and go. I can deactivate the auto start if I want that quick start. I can deactivate it, but when it's on, you can't really put your foot down right away, switch from brake to gas and take off like the other ones used to. When it's off, I can, no problem, but using that auto start stop, it doesn't really allow for that quick takeoff. On the positive note, with the auto start stop, I haven't even used very much fuel. I started on a quarter tank yesterday when I took this thing, and I'm really still at a quarter tank of gas, and I've been driving it all over the city, getting a good feel for it. So it doesn't use a lot of gas, which is great, especially for the 5-liter V8. The 5-liter V8 does give you a tremendous amount of power when putting your foot down. Standard on all the F150s now, they're putting the blind spot mirrors, the convex mirrors here, which really help with the visibility. Most drivers who are not used to driving big trucks might need those mirrors when changing lanes or backing into tight spots. I hear a lot of things about this aluminum body, positives, negatives. A lot of old school guys are swearing against it, and a lot of people really like it. It doesn't feel like an aluminum body truck. It does still feel pretty heavy. However, the doors are lighter when opening and closing, and you can just knock on the body itself and you'll feel it there. Basically, we'll know in time if the aluminum body is the way to go for pickup trucks. Once Dodge, GMC, and Chevy start to come around, if they release out the aluminum body, we know it's the way to go. If they stick with what they're using now, then we know that that's the norm, and Ford will have to figure it out from there. There's also a ton of storage in the truck when you're driving. Just for the driver, I have 4 cup holders. I got 2 below the center console, 1 right in the center console where my camera is, and I have 1 in the door. So that's 5 just for me. The passenger can use some of those. I can lift up this center console and have lots of storage for my books or pens, business cards, things like that. And then there is a phone storage as well. There's also a ton of space in the back of this thing. I was using this truck to move yesterday, and I fit so much stuff in here I can't even begin to explain. We thought we were going to do 3 trips. We ended up doing it in 1 trip because there was so much room back in the cab. There was so much room in the bed with that 5-foot box. Still gives you plenty of space for all your needs.